How's it going, guys? Olivier here. I'm right now on the rooftop of the place I'm staying at in Los Angeles. I'm in town for the All-In Summit. I'm a big fan of the podcast. I've watched it since the very beginning, actually, when COVID happened. And this is my first time attending. They had a summit. The first one was in Miami, I believe, and so the second one is in LA. I'm in town. Weather's great. Conference so far has been very interesting. Some great talks from people like Ray Dalio, Toby, CEO and co-founder of Shopify. I hope in this video to share with you some of the sights and sounds of the conference. Security is actually quite strict. They have rules against filming and photographs. So I'll try to do that secretly, take a few videos here and there to give you a sense of what it is like in the conference, and I'll also share with you my thoughts about the conference itself, whether it's actually worth attending, because it's actually pretty expensive. They have two types of tickets, general admission and VIP, but both tickets cost thousands of dollars. So is it worth it to attend the All-In Summit? Hopefully by the end of this video you'll find out. So let's get into it.
I'm Bill Gurley. I got to Silicon Valley in about 1997. I was fortunate enough to become a venture capitalist in 98. And the entire first year of my career, I had zero interest in interacting with any form of government. It didn't seem necessary for what I was trying to do. I was working with founders and software and technology. I didn't see what it would bring me.
He starts iterating. At 16, I think he had 2016 or so, he had 30,000 followers, some nominal number. Kept tweaking, putting in the thousands and thousands of hours, stumbled into college for 2 weeks, stumbled out. And then fast forward now, a decade since he started this, he's basically the most followed human on earth after Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that was an inside look at the All-In Summit. Upon reflection, as I was going through the footage, I realized I didn't really take as many videos as I wanted to, so apologies for that. It ended up being a very brief, limited sort of look at the All-In Summit from an insider perspective. But the actual question I wanted to answer in this video was, is it worth it attending the All-In Summit? And for me personally, it's a resounding no. It is not worth it. Why, you may ask? Well, there's really 3 reasons. So, number 1, the content that I really cared the most about, that was most meaningful to me, the speakers that were invited to the summit, the talks that they gave, and also the discussions they had with the 4 besties. That content is actually eventually going to be available on YouTube. Now, you could argue that there are benefits to listening it to in person. Sure, there is an added dimension to being there in person, in that auditorium where it's live. You get to listen to it before it gets uploaded onto YouTube. But really, I felt like if I had known how the rest of the conference was going to be, I would have not sprung in my case, $7,500 for the ticket to attend the conference. Which gets me into my next point. So $7,500, that's for what they call a VIP, quote unquote, VIP ticket. The other ticket was for $1,500. That's for general admission. And I saw the final numbers. About 1,700 or 1,800 people attended this summit. And let's just say 1,700, just to err on the side of being a little bit conservative. So 1,700 attendees, over 800 of those were VIP ticket holders. So that's 47%. If you have 47% of people who are quote unquote VIP at an event, it's not really VIP. VIP should be a much smaller, much more exclusive group, and it really showed. A lot of people who purchased VIP tickets felt that they kind of got scammed, actually, or that it was a bait and switch. I'll share some of the more memorable sort of pieces of feedback from some VIP members here. And so I felt the same way, you know. One of the things I was looking forward to, in addition to the content, you know, the speakers, was also to play poker with the besties, and that was not possible. The poker event was during the first evening party. It was supposed to be like a casino royale, like you know, black tie, very swanky, sophisticated evening, and they had poker tables, but there was only 4 poker tables. And 1 bestie at each table. Each table seats 10 people. So that's, you know, 36 people who are attending the conference, and then 4 besties. So that's 4, yeah. Only 36 people. And I think the number of people that wanted to play in the poker game was at least 300. So, yeah, if not more, actually. So VIP experience was not even close to being a VIP experience. Lots of disappointed people in that regard, myself included. And the third reason, and perhaps the most polarizing reason, was actually the I don't know how to say this, but you know, parasocial relationships are very, very cringe. So what do I mean by parasocial? I mean by any relationship, like a one-sided relationship in which there is one party that invests a lot of time and a lot of energy into the other party, but the other party has absolutely zero idea that the other party even exists. So to just use a simple example, let's say there's a fan of, and this fan is really likes a certain movie star and really follows every piece of news about that movie star, reads anything about them, follows them on social media, will purchase, you know, anything that the fan endorses, you know, any merchandise that they sell or whatever. Invest a lot of time, energy into the movie star, but the movie star has absolutely zero sort of awareness that this fan even exists. That's called parasocial relationships. And this parasocial theme was in full force at the summit. Saw a lot of people, you know, one of the questions I asked a lot of attendees is, hey, so like, what are you hoping to get out of this conference? And a lot of people would say, like, you know, trying to, you know, get a selfie with the besties, want to put that up on Instagram, maybe make a TikTok out of it, and I don't know. Just for me personally, I would not engage in such a thing. For me, I was hoping if there was the opportunity presented itself, I would have liked to have had a conversation maybe with some of the besties. You know, try to have a meaningful conversation with them one-on-one, but that was sadly not possible, even with the VIP tickets. You know, at the evening parties, you would occasionally catch glimpses of them, but they were, as soon as one of them came out, they would be swarmed by hundreds of fans. And so yeah, not the best environment. Really, the only way I think I would attend one of these summits again is if I was invited as a speaker to be. Yeah. The takeaway is that you should not pay to attend a conference. Instead, you should become successful, so successful that people want to invite you to speak at conferences. Something to aspire to.